You're like -5? Leave! This stream is for the big boys. This stream is for the... There's been a huge... Oh, this stream is for the big boys! If you're -5 years old, get the hell out! This game's not for you! It's for the big boys only, dude. Okay, let's go. There's been a huge spike in crime rate recently. To regulate it, the level of punishment has been upped to an extreme for everyone. This has caused most government-run prisons to be overpopulated, underfunded, and in horrible conditions. Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentence is over. But now, they can apply to outsourced private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. The following program is intended for mature audiences. There may be contents of graphic blood, gore, and wait, I was reading that! Movement, space, control, clickable images, glow when hovering mouse. Send it! I was reading that, dude. Oh, this might be a thing where I can move chat. Like, over here. Whoa. You alright, dude? You alright, bud? Eddie? Eddie? Where in the hell? Eddie? Get up, rise to your feet, Eddie! Ah, right. Oh, I'm in jail. I'm in prison. Wait, maybe not. That looks like either a vending machine or a slot machine. Maybe I'm not in prison. It's a bed, Eddie. I guess that's supposed to be a bed. It's a bed, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. No wonder my back's sore. They could have at least given me a mattress. Guys, type 1 if the audio is acceptable and it is cradling you. Type 2 if the audio is bad dick ass shit and it needs to be adjusted. Yeah, not even a mattress, dude. How dare they do Eddie like this? Eddie? Alright, good. The audio's a cradling. That's what I like to hear. What's this? Looks like somebody else dressed me. What? Wait, actually? That's kind of weird. Looks like somebody else dressed me? I definitely wasn't wearing this when they put me to sleep. Whoa, what's going on? Someone put him to sleep, they stripped him naked, and then they put a different outfit on him? Eddie? Eddie, that's not normal, Eddie! Eddie! What's this? Congrats! Welcome to the show! Your role. My role? What do you mean, my role? Alright, well, pull the lever. Lever. Brutal Crowbar Bowl. I am the Brutal Crowbar Bowl. I am. You won the Brutal Bowl. Eddie, we're the Brutal Bowl, Eddie. A crowbar dispenses from the machine. What do you want me to do with that? You hesitantly pick it up when the slot machine swings outward, revealing a passage behind it. We have a crowbar, and our name is Eddie. Eddie? Good-looking lad right here. Look at Eddie. Look at this guy. All spruced up for the big day, and we got a crowbar, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. We have things to do, Eddie. Good luck. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I do have a partner. Now, who could this guy be? Who's Mr. question mark with the big V-neck? Who could this guy be? Question mark with the big V-neck. Pretty sure you're wearing a woman's shirt. What? Who? I'm Eddie. Thought you were a no-show. What took you so long? Well, whatever. At least you showed up at all. I started thinking they paired me up with someone that got cold feet. Cuff your left hand to proceed. That's what that sign says. Whoa, what is going? Cuff your left hand to proceed. Whoa, what is going on here? Uh-oh. Can I just, like, walk past you? Cuff your right hand to proceed. Oh, no. I'm getting a little nervous. Anybody else getting some anxieties? All right. Roulette. What a dumb game to start on. It's just luck. Hiya. Don't be looking all chummy with me, V-neck boy. Look at that big smile. He's happy to be here. Hey. You got a staring problem? Why is he blushing? No, I just got here. I have one person to look at. What you mean, do I got a staring problem? And why you blushing even if I do? Huh? No, I was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. What? Eddie, get behind me! Whoa! Ugly dudes? Eddie, get behind me! Eddie, get behind me! Yo, you stay away from Eddie. How dare you call Eddie that? I'm starting to not mind being paired against this guy. Are we waiting for something? The sign says to put the cuff on, doesn't it? Yeah, why haven't you? Sheesh. You being so pushy for? I was waiting on you, slowpoke. Right. On the count of 3. Sounds fair. 1, 2, 3. Your time starts now. Finally. Already? Oh, dude, I have no idea what's going on. This is crazy. We just cuffed ourselves to a roulette board. Also, chat, doing one more audio check. A lot of you in here, I want to make sure it's good. Should I turn down the music at all? Just so you guys can hear me clearly, or is it okay? Type 1 if the audio is still good. Type 2 if I should turn it down a little. I feel like the game is too quiet. Might be a tad low. Really? Alright, perfect volume. What is going on here? A tad low? Alright. It's fine. Okay. It's quiet. Yo, TikTok. I'm asking TikTok. Is the audio good? Twitch is saying that the audio is too low. What do you guys think? I'm asking you, TikTok. The audio is good? Twitch big dumb? Twitch ugly? This is not... I didn't ask that. I asked if the audio was good. Twitch fat. Okay. We're not ugly or dumb. Alright. Let's get into it. Now it's looking somewhat like a proper game set. Still expected more pizzazz, though. Where's the audience? The cheers and the clapping. Chat? Cheers and clapping, no! Or at least a host that explains how the game works. Yeah, we don't even know how the game works. Less important. Let's get started. Wait. What's with all the waiting with you? Can't we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette? I don't gamble much. What? Why do you look so surprised? Don't look at me. Look at your mug. You have the same look as those washed-up brutes who drink and smoke in front of the slots all day. Alright. Bro, you don't need to be coming at my looks 2 times now. You did it once, you did it twice. You don't need to keep coming at my looks 2 times. 2 times, question mark boy came at my looks, chat. I don't know how to feel about that. 2 times. Nah, dude. Orange-haired guy keeps calling me ugly. I don't know how I feel about that guy right now. We'll have to see. We're checking the rules first. Fine. Are we walking around handcuffed together? Oh my god. We're walking around handcuffed together. Alright. Hold on 1 second, chat. Oh my god. Alright. I had to send a message out. Alright, we're good. You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips, or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposefully handle the roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck. Information card received. Roulette rules. Information is stored as cards. You can build the deck by talking with others and exploring to gain new insights. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Whoa, feels weird reading stuff like this outside of TV. Guess they're serious about this, huh? They made us handcuff ourselves. They stripped me naked and put on a suit, dude. Of course they're serious. They gave me a crowbar. Dude, if they're putting you to sleep, stripping you naked and giving you a crowbar, yes! Yes! Yes, they're serious about this! Still, don't see why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling. You think they'll hand out the key to the winner? I can't wait to get out of these. He didn't react to the elimination rule. He's already convinced he'll win. Guess the cuffs are supposed to be some kind of motivator. You done looking around yet? I don't think that timer will be as forgiving of you wasting time as I am. Right. Think I'm good now. Well, one of us is gonna die. Let's do it, I suppose. What's up there? Huh? The demon-looking thing, with the pipe down its throat. I'm not sure. Has it always been pointed at us? Is that a gun? Is that a gun? Uh-oh. We're about to get shot down. Nah, I swept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seems it started up once we got the cuff on. Kinda feels like looking down the barrel of a gun. There might be a reason for that. Oh. As long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe, as long as we don't lose at roulette. Or that. Speaking of which... wanna go for... Way ahead of you! Is what I would have said any other time, but... Since it's apparently your first time playing, you do the honors. Beginner's luck and all that. Thanks. Ay. You should go all in. That sounds like a terrible idea. That sounds like a terrible idea. Hey, chat! We going all in? One roll? That sounds like a bad idea. Let it ride! Just leave fate up to 1 roll. No anxiety, no build-up, just send it. You should go all in. I'm not doing that. Click on the number you wish to bet on. Alright, chat, give me a number. What are we betting on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they all played games at the Ladybug Picnic. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What do you guys want? Go Red, by the way. I've heard good things about Red. I've heard good things about Red. I have. Dude, I kind of want to go lucky number 21. Yeah, bet on 21 Red. How much are you betting? I'll bet 2. I'll bet 2 chips. I don't know. You sure about that one? What, something wrong with it? Nothing. Why is he smirking? I bet on 31 with 6 chips. 6 chips? That's more than 50%. Are you insane? All right. 6 chips is a lot. The ball landed on 33. Holy shit! That spot usually never works. Fuck! Something wrong? No. Good job. How the hell did he predict that? Thanks. Means a lot coming from a future loser. Hey, can we chill, bro? We are both stuck in this death game right now, and I don't need you coming at me with your shit talk, okay? We're both in a bad situation. There's a barrel of a gun pointed at me through a demon mouth. Someone stripped me naked and dressed me up in a suit and tie. We don't need to be doing this, man. Feeling lucky this round. Hopefully. I don't even know. Do I bet on 33? Do I bet on the table being rigged? What do you guys think? Where are we betting? Is there something to this game that involves like winning, we wonder? Like is the table tilted or some shit? Or is this all luck? Bet 33? I'm thinking the same thing. I'm gonna bet 33 this time. How much are you betting? I'll go 3 chips on 33. Ain't that considered bad luck in some places? Shit, is it? Where? Don't remember exactly, but to me it feels bad for sure. You're just saying that. Who knows? Bets on 11 was... I was gonna bet on 11. I was gonna bet on... I'm not even kidding. I was gonna bet on 11. I talked myself to 30. If he wins on 11 right now, I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna shit myself if he wins on 11 with 6 chips. He bet 6 chips on 11? No, you weren't. Yes, I was. 11's my B-day, bro. It landed on 11? He's cheating. He's 2 for 2. Yes. Shit. Better luck next time, big guy. You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. I'm counting on it. Well, this is bad. I guess it doesn't matter where we place. We just kind of gotta guess. Alright, so he bet 33 and 11. If I'm noticing a pattern, it might be 22. 1, 1, 3, 3, it might be 2, 2. I'm inclined to go 22. If there is a pattern, it might be the double numbers, the matching numbers. 33, 11, 22. What do you think? That's pretty good, right? You like that. That's brain power. Bet on 22. Bet 3 chips. Yes. You bet... Oh, he bet on 33 with 6 chips? What? No way it spins 33. The ball landed on 35. Wait, dang, I'm on a roll. What do you mean? What do you mean? It said you bet on 33. And then it landed on 35. Is it whoever gets closer? Oh my god. Damn, I'm on a roll. Guess your bet wasn't charming after all, huh? Shut it. Whoever's closer wins? What? Ugh. I have 2 chips left, he has 30. I have 2 chips left, he has 30. If there's any pattern here, 33 to 35, It's 2 spaces away. Maybe it lands on 13. If there's a pattern, it would be on 13, right? Because he bet 33, and it landed on 35. So if we bet on 11, it might land on 13. How much are you betting? I mean, all of my chips. I have 2 chips left. I shouldn't go all in. What? Wait, what do you... Alright, 1 chip, I guess. I bet on 22 with 8 chips. Oh my god. The ball landed on 27. He's just destroying us. Like, it's not even close. We're about to get shot in the head with a gun. Looks like Lady Luck's drooling all over me drooling all over for me tonight. The Akane slap. The Akane slap. Legend tell tale of this slap. What? Slapped him in the face. Would you cut that out already? What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No, treating this so normally. Rubbing in how much longer I've got to live? What the hell is wrong with you? What? Want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up to be here, didn't you? That doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. You haven't even given me a chance to catch up. I mean, you can't complain about that. I mean, I wouldn't either. But you can complain about, you know, the name calling and the gloating. You can complain about that. You can't complain about him not giving you a chance to catch up. You know what I mean? You can't complain about that. It's a death game, bro. Would you have? Oh, shit. Uh-huh. What? Given me the chance. If our tables were turned, if you were the one winning right now, would you have let me, someone you don't even know the name of, catch up? It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I got to be stuck with some whiny asshole who isn't even my type. Wait, what? If it's not on your side, you weren't gonna make it very far here anyways. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who was dumb enough to get caught. And even dumber to choose to come here, as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Use information cards in conversations to relay information to others or win arguments against them. Okay, what do I got here? I have the rules card. What is the rule? Can I, like, scan what it does? Roulette rules. Read? Yeah, let me read this again one more time. You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposely handle the roulette wheel or tamper with the stage equipment. Good luck. He didn't break any rules, right? I'm not crazy. He didn't break any rules. And then what's this right here? Reason for imprisonment. Read, yes. You know what you did. Select this card. I guess. It's not my fault! It was the first time I'd gotten arrested. What? You weren't expecting to have consequences? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's not like I had anywhere to go, asshole. It's not like I'm some big evil criminal mastermind. Dante's only had the one back exit. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. There weren't... Dante's? The big pawn shop. Down in Motos. Dante's, yeah. Look, the last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it'd be easy? What? That it'd be something quick. That you were just the guy they were looking for. And they just needed you to do a small favor. I was hard on cash. I work in a fucking cubicle, for God's sake. I've never done anything like this before. I've never stolen from anyone. I'm not a criminal. I'm not like... Like? I'm sorry. I lost my temper. It's not right for me to say. What? You're not like me? Not until recently, anyways. Forget I said anything. You're right. I knew the risks coming here. Same as you. I just wanted out, and... It's a game, and I just got unlucky. I wouldn't have made it very far anyway. It's not your fault. Huh? What are you doing? He presses the button to end the round. The ball lands nowhere near where he bet. What's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? I might as well level the playing field. Damn. That's pretty nice of him. That's pretty nice of him. Could have left us to die. He's given us a fighting chance. Thanks. You better not take that for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. If I don't figure out some kind of strategy for this, it's just gonna be luck deciding who lives and who dies. 20 contestants were picked for this. If there's a room like this for all of us, then that means half of us are meant to die within the first round. Unless... Is there a way we can tie? Hold on, let's look at this rules card again. Chat, we need to use our brains and figure out, is there any way that we both can live through this? I think that's the best call, right? Like, if we both can find a way to live through this, I think that would be the ideal. Roulette rules. Let me read these one more time. 10 chips to start. Whatever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. What if we get the same amount of chips and then not bet at all? Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. So yeah, if we tie our chips and we choose not to bet every round, we should be fine. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount difference. So as long as neither of us get greedy, and we don't go for the, like, you know, the gap amount, we should be fine. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. Wait, he can't do this! Oh, wait, unless they mean exchange by trade? Oh, wait, he didn't give them to me. He handed the chips down and then lost purposefully. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. All right. We're fine, actually. Wait, don't bet this round. Huh? Oh. I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey? That's a low blow. That's not what I'm... The rules. Did we read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try to cheat me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? That whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. It only said whoever got the least wouldn't move on. It never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us gets the least amount, then neither of us would get eliminated, right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips, and there's not much we can do to rig the odds. If we both play the same thing, I'll still have the higher chip total, and I'd still end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure we get the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for, but trying to get out of one of us dying is just going to complicate things. Not unless we both lose? How does that work? If we both lose, wait. If we both lose, if we're too far of a distance, so is losing potentially being too far of a distance, then we both hit 0 chips? Is that what they're saying? Huh? If we run out of chips, then we're both at 0, and neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? That would have been written in the rules. It doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. Well, if that's the best chance we have, you better be quick about it. Play roulette until each of you runs out of chips or becomes equal. We have 1 minute left. All right, figure this out. 1. Bet on 1. How much are you betting? Honestly, everything. I gotta catch up to him. You don't have enough chips? How many chips? I only have 1 chip? All right, 1 chip on 1. Yes. 60 chips with 10. Ball landed on 35. Wait. Since you're an expert at losing, the time is still going down. Why don't you choose where to go next? Okay, I'll try. 1. Bet on 1. Where should I bet? 1. Send it. Lose 10. Okay. Ball landed on 13. Send it. We have time to talk. We are dead. We're fucking dead. I shouldn't have read the text. Fuck. What's wrong with me today? I usually never win these. Just bet again. There should still be enough time left for another. Shit. I'm dead. Hey, no worries. They already know we figured out the game's gimmick, right? Maybe that's enough for... Eddie! Holy shit! Maybe that's enough for them to not shoot you. I did not expect that, bro. That blew my mind. Oh, it's like that. Oh, it's like that. Yo, no. We aren't Makoto maxing out here. You just get shot in the face and die. Okay. We are not Makoto maxing. You actually just get shot in the face and die. Okay. All right, hype. All right, we got some text to go through. Is there like a skip text button? I mean, they actually killed me. You know, I think there was a way to save too, and I just like did not utilize the save button. Not that I think I could have, you know, but there is a fast. All right, what's the fast forward button? What's the fast forward button? Holy shit, they shot him right in the head. Instantaneously, dude. God damn. I should have been reading the text. I should have been reading the text, bro. Alright, let's go. Okay, this is the fast button. Let's hit the fast button. We gotta go quick here. Okay, yeah, that text is going pretty fast. Game's pretty hyped so far, though, Chad. How you feeling about games so far? How you feeling about games so far? You liking it? You hating it? I think it's pretty sweet. You won the Brutal Bowl. All right, let's go. Crowbar from the machine. Let's get it. They're cooking so far. I couldn't agree more. There is definitely some cookage going on out here. All right. We've already seen this, so I am going to skip ahead. It's going to take a second to get back to where we were. Oh, hell yeah, it will. Oh, hell yeah, it will. I should have saved before the thing happened. That's right. I think I could just bet all my chips, right? I probably could, right? I just bet all my chips. Not all in, but I can go to 1. And it should get us right to where they were. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Man, they really should put a steak of Marika there, bro. You know, all the way back to the menu is painful. You should put a bonfire, like, right here. Bonfire! Alright. Let's get it. Alright, I'm gonna go all in on 1. Give myself the lowest chance of winning. Assuming I need to trigger a cutscene. Let's go 9 chips on 1. I don't know, you sure about that one? And I'm gonna save. Just in case anything goes wrong, we'll save right here. I don't know, you sure about that one? What, something wrong? Nothing. 21 chips with 8. It does make sense to go more towards the middle of the board than to go on, like, 1, like I did. Ball landed on 20. Fuck this guy. Not really. Not for real, but you know what I mean, damn. He's so good at it. He's a roulette master. I get paired against the roulette master. Holy shit, that spot usually never works. Fuck. Something wrong? No, good job. Thanks, means a lot coming from a future loser. No fucking way, you're already down to 1? Hey, let's not curse, alright? TikTok does not like the cursing. They don't like the cursing. I'd give you some of mine to keep this game going, but you seem like a real stickler for the rules, so I'll leave it. Can you stop talking for a second? But I am grateful. Thanks for trying to get the game over faster, after wasting so much time before. Quiet, I'm trying to think. Here's a tip. Maybe if you go all in this turn, your luck will turn around. Maybe I'll even go with you and double my money. Wait, so the dialogue was different? That's kind of sick. So the dialogue was actually different for betting all your chips right away. That's cool as shit. Now, I'm not wrong, right? That was completely different dialogue for going 9 in immediately. I love it when games do that. That makes playing through again not feel as bad. Would you cut that out already? What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No, treating this so normally. Alright, I wanted to see if there was any other dialogue, but it looks like the same as before we died. So, I'm gonna speed through this since, I mean, you know, we saw this already. Alright. Yeah, game's really good so far, though. Game's very, very good so far. But I'm speculating that at this part, obviously this guy might have gotten caught up in something similar to old Eddie here. And, because of that, maybe there's some sympathy. Maybe that's why he handed the chip. I mean, he knows what Dante's is, he's confirming. You know? So this might be a place that's just screwing people over. I don't know, what do you guys think? Any speculations about this? It could be possible that they screwed a bunch of people over to put them in a whack-ass death game. They were screwing people over intentionally. Alright. We'll have to see. Alright. We are going to start reading again right now. Actually, it's a bad idea to start reading again. I'm keeping the text speed on fast, just so I don't die. Okay, we're gonna save here. And we're good to go. Let's get it. Oh, I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey? That's a low blow. That's not what I'm... The rules. Did we read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? Whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. It only said whoever got the least wouldn't move on. It never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us gets the least amount, then neither of us would get eliminated, right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips, and there's not much we can do to rig the odds. If we both play the same thing, I still have higher chips. And I'll still end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for, but trying to get out of this one, trying to get out of one of us dying, it's just going to complicate things. Not unless we both lose. The master strategy and a save of the game to ensure that we have a continue point. Also, he has, like, way less chips. Because we went 9 in immediately, he has way less chips. So the idea of us going all in and losing really badly in the first round makes it a lot easier to get through the minute phase. I didn't even notice that level of strategy. The fact that if you bet slowly in this, you actually just, like, fuck yourself. Yeah, he had 25 last time. He only has 5. Yeah, we gotta lose max in this game. If we each run out of chips, then we're both at 0, and neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? That would have been written in the rules. It doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. Well, if that's the best chance we have, you better be quick about it. Let's go. Play roulette until each of you runs out of chips or becomes equal. Bet 1-on-1. How much are you betting? 1. Bro, come on now, don't... Bet 1 chip, yes. 8 chips on 5. Landed on 33. We're both on 0. Easy. We're to there. We're equal. Easy. We both lose. Bada boom. We're easy. Alright, let's stop betting. Don't you dare. We won! You sure about this, hotshot? 100%. Oh, God. How's that percentage looking? Lower. We love comedy before death. This thing's gonna shoot us in the head. Oh, it shot the cups! Please proceed to the next area. Damn, we did it! Look at them looking at each other. I take back what I said about you not being my type. What?! What the fuck?! What?! What did he say? What did he say? What did he say, though? He said something. I don't know what it was. I'm gathering my words. What did he just say? Thanks. Oh, Eddie, chill! Chill, we're in a death game! Now then, you heard the ominous voice, let's get going. Save it for after the games! This is just setting me up to be disappointed, chat. It's just setting me up to be disappointed They're hyping it up, and then one of us is gonna fucking die! Wait, before that, what's up? You, mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What should I call you? You want my number, too? There. It's screaming death flags, chat. I'm so sorry. It's screaming death flags. They're trying to butter me up. They're trying to butter me up to tear me down. That's what they're doing. They're trying to butter me up to tear me down. Do I do it, chat? Chat, do I buy in? I need to know. Do I put my stocks in now? Or do I accept the fact that he's just gonna fucking die and then I'm gonna sit here with a broken heart, dude? Do I really go all in on the blind? Yeah, I'm going all in on the blind. Give me the number 2. Kidding. Don't know the phone anyway. Alright, well, they got me. See, look at that. That's what I'm saying. In one panel, you're hyped up. In the next panel, max disappointment. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Eddie and Benny. Betty. Annie. Oh, hey, we rhyme. Seems so. Benny and Eddie. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How do you feel about Eds? Well, alright, Eds. They might shoot us for real if we take too much longer. Come on! Character card received. Benny. Why is he naked? Risky runaway. Character cards can only be used on special occasions. You can build the deck by talking with others and gaining their trust. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Oh boy. I want to look at this. I want to look at these cards. Item. I have a crowbar. You're assigned Lucky Charm. Feels heavy in your hands. So I'm guessing everybody has something similar to this. A handcuff. Cut off from its pair. There's a googe with an unclear indication on the side and a slight hum coming from it. Where's the character card? Let me save because we got through it. I really like that in the save screen. Did you see that? In the save screen, the sprite that's next to it, it showed Benny on top of Eddie because they were together in the frame that you saved on. But now that I'm saving in a frame with nobody else, Eddie's standing alone. There's a lot of, like, small details in this game that are, like, that are not going unappreciated by me. Let me tell you. Yeah, let me look at the character deck. Vodka, that sounds so wrong. You know what I meant. You're the one who's making it wrong. Risky runaway. That's it? That's all? I don't get any information? Okay. It looks like we have 11 other characters to meet. Alright, let's go. I am going to look over here real quick. What if there's a secret? Or not. Benny? Over here. What's wrong? I'm a slow walker. Are those elevators? You don't like elevators? Why are you saying it like it's your sworn enemy? Because it is! It's the one thing I hate more than getting hitched, are these hideous death traps. It's so small and closed and packed and there's no room to... I hate seeing it. If they're gonna make us march up to our own deaths anyway, why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. It'll be fine. I doubt they set up anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that, then die from something like an elevator crash. Well, I've been talking about the normal ones so far, but now the possibility of there being more to these is fucking me up double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yes. Alright, I'll go first. I'll go first, Benny. Oh, I can't even go in here. This one? I have my own elevator. Whoa! Shit! I fucking knew it! Quick, is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? None that I can see. Eds! Just take the other elevator. Maybe it brings us to the same spot. Jackpot Crash Course. Dappy Goon? Dappy Goon? Who the fuck is Dappy Goon? Gorsh. Oi! I've spotted another one. I was starting to think... Wait, Deadly Dreamboat? I was starting to think we got another dud. So, did you kill your partner in there, or what? Lackadaisical Pest. Seems to just be the one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. I don't know who's talking, so I can't give good voices to characters right now. So we're just reading normally. Less solo winners than I was expecting to. 4, 8, 12. I'm not seeing Benny. Fuck. Was there really only meant to be one winner for the preliminary game? Are they not letting him up? Where the hell is makeup? They were supposed to be in your dressing room. Duh, what the fuck else would makeup be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Page them and let D deal with them. I stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. Lights, we're on in 15 seconds. What? Ugh. I still don't get why stairs weren't an option. So, oh, I see. So these names above us, Dabby Goon, and like Crying Underdog or whatever the hell that says up there. I'm Brutal Bull, and then Risky Runaway is Benny. I see. What took you two so long? Everyone was waiting on you. Oh, man. Does that mean I was the last one here? Oh, he's fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? 1. Where winners strike big and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Motos to Star. And 13 have proven themselves in the preliminary round to meet you here tonight. The contestants have had a shot at accruing a few chips in that game, but depending on how they play there's a slim chance they're still in the red. Mercifully, they'll still be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout to help them from falling behind and, well, cutting their time here short. A recap of the preliminary games they played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players, will begin shortly, including a familiar face, where I'm getting word a past showrunner has made it past the preliminaries. Wow, isn't that something? Don't leave them either. Witness the first of many trials that may show just who among them has what it takes to bet and be forgiven against any possible temptations, with the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra lucky Season 7 of Bet and Forgive. I'm your host, Cupid King. It's lovely to have you here with us tonight. Hey! Huh? I got paired up with a kid in there! What the fuck kind of stunt are you trying to play? First you handcuff him to some stranger, then you had the nerve to shoot a gun at him! Do you think that's funny or something? Is he even supposed to be here? Hey, I'm talking to you! Don't... Did they just kill him? did they... did they just kill him? What an electrifying start to the season. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. And you'll get the chance to learn all about this season's contestants after this short message from our sponsors. Don't change that channel, folks. We'll be right back. Cut! Great, first makeup and now this. And I'm out of smokes. How long till we're back on? We're going to have to wait until he's up again to do the interviews. Thank the devil we haven't let in the live audience yet. I'm taking my 15. Wait, excuse me, I have a question. The show usually starts by now, and are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, do whatever you want. Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily. Contestants, please exit the stage in an orderly fashion. You may explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed. As such, hold your horses. What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? There was something mentioned about that, their time being cut short. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that pass the preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 as compensation. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being. Only 5?! That's barely any at all! The hell are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you bothered to win against your opponent, you'd have actually earned it. We're preparing services, so you'll have ample opportunity to earn or win scattered throughout the waiting space. Faster if you let me do my job and help properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now. We'll give out directions once things are back on schedule. Cupid and the masked assistant walked through the curtain and off the stage. What a shit opening! I agree. Don't tell anyone, but I was totally planning on jumping down and making a run for it too. Glad that guy went before me. Huh? Hey, you alright? Earth to ads, hello! Or should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry, shit's going way too fast. That was a lot. It's TV. What were you expecting? Lackadaisical pest! Perhaps he didn't plan accordingly for his appearance. Have you not watched the show before? Well... Oh my, how surprising. Out of everyone, you seemed most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become faint. Aha, you're too sweet. You can leave with the others. I want to check them over if they'd allow me. You want to check me over? All right, look, everyone back off. I get on the hype new pro tag. But everybody take a few steps back for a moment. As honorable as ever. Honorable might be pushing it. Would you even try to pull a stunt like that before the show starts? Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Alright, calm down, paranoid cosmetologist. What the hell? What the hell? Oh. Apparently my TikTok is dying. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. 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 What's it? Whoa. What's going on? Whoa. 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 Thank you, TikTok. Hey guys, if the TikTok randomly, if you're watching on TikTok and it randomly ends in 4 minutes and 26 seconds, counting down right now, we're live on Twitch. There was a link in my TikTok bio. If you click on the link, it'll bring you to Twitch. No ads, you can watch for free in full screen, up to you. Up to you, but it might end. It might end here in a second. That's all I'm trying to say. We love TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you. Anyhow, back to the game. Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait, you mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions, like, for the audience's entertainment. You don't remember management saying they were mandatory? It's the participants' responsibility to adhere to the title assigned to them. But I did also request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Who's this guy? Whoa! Tough luck, Bull. Deadly Dreamboat. Hello, Deadly Dreamboat. What's up, man? Man, what's up with that? Yo, look at this guy. I like that guy. I like that guy. That's all I'm gonna say. I like him. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute for the rest of the show. Ugh. The application form did say they base it off our history, so we'd have an easier time following them. From the looks of the tape, you'd have no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. So everybody was given titles. Everyone was given titles for the show, for the show's purpose. I guess it's so the audience can more connect with the members of the show before they get fucking massacred. But hey, no, I didn't. Didn't yell and attack your partner into giving up all their chips? Benny, back me up here. Benny isn't in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. Anyways, let's save real quick. Okay, chat. It's everyone's favorite time of the day. Intros! Character intros. It's everyone's favorite time. Character intros. As always, as we do with all character intros, you guys are going to rate the character design out of 10. How much you like the character design on the blind. Joining from TikTok. Yo, what up? All the TikTok chatters. What's up? It's good to see you guys. Thank you for the follows. Shep, Miss Mira. Appreciate the follows. Thank you. Vivi, Title, ZXG with the follow. Thank you. All right, you're going to rate him out of 10 and tell me what kind of voice I should give. Benny started to nonchalantly kick at the slumped body on the floor. Benny! Is he even alive? Alright, chat. The Heartless Maiden. Let's get a rating out of 10. How much you like the Heartless Maiden? Out of 10. I see. A lot of 10s in the chat. He's still twitching, so my guess is yes. Ugh! Whoa, good guess. Yay, I've won. You owe me 5 whole chips. No, he only has 5. Benny, get behind me! Damn it, I knew I should have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? Should you still be kicking him? It's not making him any worse, is it? It is making it worse. Shit, I didn't catch that. What'd he say? Good heavens, never mind that. Look at his wrist. That's one hell of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with that cuff in the way, but... Speaking of, when are they going to remove these anyways? Do we gotta head backstage or something? Pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr... Cut to the chase, lady. Do you two recall seeing anything being fired at the young man before he fell over? Don't think so. Wasn't even looking in that direction. Well, This is just another silly guess of mine, but when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted. Your turn to die moment. Or perhaps by something that was already on him. Maybe the cuff. Maybe the cuff. That might be what it is. You mean these things are still around just to shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? For dramatic effect? Duh. The freaks behind the screens like to eat that shit up. I do admit, I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well. Felt like they were overdoing it, really. You know, that's really over. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck with a wrist version of an ankle monitor until the finale. I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Benny, don't do that. Benny, don't do that. Wait, Benny! Benny's all over the place. Chad, I gotta pee so freaking bad, dude. I gotta pee so goddamn bad. I will be right back. Go ahead. Talk to Eddie. I'll be right back. Dude, you guys want to hear something crazy? You guys want to hear something fucking crazy? I went to go to the bathroom, right? And my roommate was already in the bathroom. So I couldn't go. So what I did was, I went up to his door and I pissed on the door handle. I pranked him. I did a little prank. I did a little prank. So he was in the bathroom, right? And I don't know what, like, overcame me. I walked right to his door, and I just pissed all over his doorknob. I got him with a little prank, guys. Isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious, dude? Got him! GG's roommate, I got you, dude. Dude, he's gonna see it soon. Oh, it's gonna be so silly when he sees it, dude. It's gonna be so silly when he sees it. One time I farted on my roommate's door, too. Smooth Willis, that's a good prank. I'm gonna do that next. I might just, like, I don't know, dude. I might just shove my roommate's doorknob, like, up my butt. And then put it back on his door. And then when he touches it, his hand's gonna get all stanky. Oh, that's gonna be a good prank. I can't wait. I can't wait, dude. Dude, that's gonna be so funny. He'll never expect it. He'll never expect it. He won't. He's not gonna expect it, dude. Anyways, back to this. Oh my, seems like your friend already left. Do cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two must have had plenty of time together during roulette, did you not? I know I certainly had with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with the others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in their cages. Don't you mean fish in the sea? Nope. What'll you be doing? Oh my, I apologize. I've forgotten to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hi, everyone say hi to Cecilia. No! As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled, and I'd like to keep him some company, at least until he properly comes to. No harm in that, yes. No harm, but also it isn't really heartless. Ah, but a fine maiden wouldn't simply toss the injured behind, would she? Guess not. It might be best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on Rook for me if you meet her. Information card received. Electrical burn. Interesting. Where is Deadly Dreamboat? I just want to talk to him. Chat, no, don't make it weird. I just want to talk to Deadly Dreamboat, okay? I just want to talk to him. Where is he at? Where's he at? I gotta know. Is he, like, in one of these? Nonsensical jokester. Lackadaisical pest. Oh, they probably are, like, behind stage, right? Can I talk to any of these other peeps? Seems to be the production team. This staff member seems to be looking at something on their clipboard, but you have the feeling they don't quite get it. Something here? Why is that glowing? A deep chasm you can't see the bottom of. The stage is held up by a massive industrial girder. Where are they, hosting this? The fuck? Seems to be the production team. Hear about changeovers, but before you can properly listen in, they stop talking, waiting for you to exit the stage. I mean, if you guys just want me to exit, I'll exit. I am gonna go scout out this person, though. This person seems important to me. Seems to be the production team, blah, 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 blah. Fine, I'll leave. Oh, Deadly Dreamboat! Cecilia might be onto something about meeting the others. Okay, well, I want to meet Deadly Dreamboat first. Oh, Deadly Dreamboat! Is this him? What's going on here? What fun is a competition if they're willing to help the loser? What's going on? Nonsensical jokester? And I thought I was supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello? If it isn't my guy, Deadly Dreamboat. Hi, Dreamboat. Hi, Dreamboat. What's up, Deadly Dreamboat? It's me, VodkaSunnyD. Just means fewer players to worry about. Those types won't last long. Does it mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around? Keep it down, will you? I don't want us to be cemented as the annoying ones before we're able to actually get... Andy's funny. Yo, Deadly Dreamboat, good looking and funny. I don't want to be cemented as the annoying ones. Fair fucking take, bro. Before we're actually able to get anything done. Let them spend their time however they like, but only if you two spend yours focusing on... He seems to notice you, pausing mid-sentence. The other's eyes follow. Hey, don't mind me. I see you guys got a little trio going on. A little trifecta. What is this, the meeting of the minds? Go ahead. Continue. Hey, continue. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm not even here. I'm not even here. Go ahead. Hey, you. The guy with the fucked up face. Bro. That's so mean. That's so mean. What the fuck? What the hell? That's like, that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Nonsensical jokester. What the hell, man? What, me? What's wrong with my... You got something in your eye? What are you looking at? I was, starting a fight? I think this guy's threatening us or something. What a psycho. No. I'm a wallflower. I'm a fly on the wall. I'm a flowered wall. Dude, I'm not even here. I'm not even here, dude. We be starting a fight? I'd be insane. Random stranger walks into the fray, starts a fight with 3 dudes. Yeah, fuck no! Think I should go call for security? This guy's really causing a scene. Now, we don't gotta... Are you serious? Are you serious, dude? This is like the first day of school, and you're like, oh, do I need to call your parents? No, you don't need to call my parents. You don't need to call security. Can we calm down, please? That's not what What? What it's trying to say is that while we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking, we're trying to have a conversation. Deadly Dreamboat. If you guys want some privacy, privacy is what you'll get, my friend. Dreamboat, question for you. You single? I'm asking. Dreamboat, I'm asking. Because I feel like you have a very calm demeanor about you. You know what I mean? I feel like you know how to handle situations, right? So I assume that you got a lady at home or something. She's very happy. Oh, you're not single? Or you are? Let me know. Let me know. Maybe try your luck somewhere else. Whoa! In what regard? In which way? In which way? Like in the are you single question? Or in the other question that was being asked earlier about security being called and me gawking? Say you made it out with 0 chips, right? The other two exchanges confused looks with another. Yeah, that's right. Real shame. We were just planning on doubling our pot if you'd like to join us. The hell are you asking him for? I thought you wanted a tight ship. No worries if you can't. I saw that fellow over there take quite the shot. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages, and we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need the help finding more funds if you have the time. Sorry, I'm not very big on gambling. Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't be wasting any time on that. We're talking about taking more of a direct route. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something with a stranger. I mean, they are all criminals, right? Some more so than others, according to Eddie. Who said anything about robbing a prison? Nah, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint. That was the plan, wasn't it? I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should have heard that. If I was here and I heard that right now, I'd be out. I'd be like, I heard nothing, dude. I heard nothing. Because later on, when they get caught and the production team is like beating the shit out of us with the end of their gun, and they're just fucking like they're just pistol whipping me, and I'm like on the ground. They're like, you knew. Bam! You knew they were robbing us! Bam! And I'm gonna be like, oh, please, I heard nothing! You gotta join them? I don't know, bro. Chat, type 1 if you would join these 3 for robbing the facility. I mean, maybe I would to get a chance to get to know Deadly Dreamboat, but I think that would be the only, like, thing that's sending me in that direction, dude. Nah, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint. That was the plan, wasn't it? I can't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we're caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons. The details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. Are we in business or not? Dude, we actually get to make a decision? Alright, chat. Type 1 for what's the catch. Type 2 for make the deal. Type 3 for think more on it. Oh, man. Do we partner with this trio? I didn't expect something like this so early. You guys think I should get more info? I'm seeing a lot of 1s. You know what? Fuck it. Deadly Dreamboat's there, bro. On the blind. Fuck the details. On the blind. Because guess what? I might ask, what's the catch? Here's my reasoning. I might go, hey, what's the catch? And then he goes, it seems your heart's not in it. Don't worry about it. However, if I just lock in the deal, if I say fuck it and lock in, dude, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Deadly Dreamboat! Make the deal. You will be joining this group for investigations. Are you sure? I recommend you talking to everyone before you choose a team. Okay, fine. Fine! I'm beginning to suspect I might have overestimated you. See? That's what I'm saying! No! No! They seem to be interested in the two below. Got like a host room? Poor thing. Should we help him as well? I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. I wouldn't want to waste what limited time we have. Investigation, as if it isn't just us slowly walking around and pointing at things. This is serious. It's practically a given that everyone else is Yo, can I just say, everyone in this design's got peaked. Everyone in this game's got peak design. Not everyone in this design. Everyone in this game's got peak design, bro. We got some peak designs out here. We do. It's practically a given that everyone else's first move would be to explore each room to get used to the arena. Yes. Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further into the producer's side of things, not just the bare minimum the game allows you to see. You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back. That lackadaisical pest, that wouldn't be mysterious circumstances if they just take us out back and shoot us in the head! If you get Old Yellard, it's not like, oh, he disappeared to mysterious circumstances. No, I just got Old Yellard. I will be known as the one who got Old Yellard. I won't be the one who's known otherwise. Like, what do we... Oh, I bumped my knee into my monitor. Oh. Ow. My knee. That's my knee. Ugh. I got bad knees. We all know this. Exactly my point. Hey, type about it. The whole place is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. That does sound fun. He's hyping it up for me. There's not a chance these walls don't have something hidden behind them? Hell, or under the floors? Don't even get me started on the vents. If I were to guarantee one thing, it's that there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough. We could find something that'll help us in the next game. Sounds promising. But I'm more worried about any of us getting into some serious trouble for this. It'd be awful to see you two get hurt. There's got to be a loophole we're overlooking. Suggested excuse? Chat, type 1 to suggested excuse, type 2 to leave them be. If suggested excuse leads us to this, like, trio being our team, then I'm still on Team Dreamboat. I'm still on Team Dreamboat. It'd be weird for me to interrupt. Don't want to let them know I've been eavesdropping the entire conversation. Let's go talk to the others. Whoa! The Eddie run? Whoa, Eddie! I didn't know you had it in you this whole time. The Eddie run, dude. Legend tell of this. Yo, I don't know why. Maybe I've been playing too much Deltarune. Maybe I'm too Deltarune coded, but the moment I clicked on this, I thought it was gonna come to life and kill me. I thought this water cooler was gonna come to life. He seems to have noticed you standing near them. Orcaman! Me? That's right, I'm yapping at you. Hurry up and lend the crew a hand. I don't know what kind of voice to do for this guy. I'm like kind of going through a few, but I kind of want to do like the, so like, hurry up and lend the crew a hand. I kind of want that to be the Eddie voice, or not Eddie, Benny. I want that to be the Benny voice, and then hurry up and lend the crew a hand. And then the more like whimsical tones I want to give to the jokester. So I don't know what kind of voice should I do for this guy? High pitched is not my strong suit. Hurry up and lend the crew a hand! We've got to look for provisions! Like, I can't do high pitch, bro. Should I give him, like, a little bit of an accent? Can I give him a little bit of an accent? Yes, amazing. We're not doing that last one, bro. Hurry up and lend the crew a hand. We've got to look for provisions that make Sharkbag feel better. Who? Me, partner. The feller who took the blow for me up on the stage. The underdog crybaby, I believe his role was. I want to do more like, she gives me more of, what is it? Like a commander vibe, even though she was kind of the one who was giving second-in-command vibes to the... I'm trying to remember their names. It's always the toughest part. The one with the big hat. The one with the big hat and the good design. The blonde. You guys want to help him? Well, I say it serves him right for disobeying the rules. It does feel quite unfair for him to be punished without a detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I'd much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. Anybody else getting, like, mild Taka vibes here? Ever so mild Taka vibes? Am I wrong? I don't think so, bro, but it's gotta be fair for everyone. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Not a bad thing. That's what I was thinking. We must not forget to be civil and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this. I don't know about all that. I just wanted to be okay because he's my chum. He started to pull at your jacket sleeve, trying to drag you over to the side where his makeshift crew is still standing. Well, don't just stand there, Orca Man. All hands needed on deck. Join the crew? Absolutely not. Whatever the fuck's going on here, no. No, I'm sorry. Too afraid to sail, I see. Fine, we don't want a landlubber like you on the ship anyway. It feels like he's leaning more towards pirate than sailor. Yeah, no. Listen, there's nothing wrong with this group. There's not. There's nothing wrong with this group. However, have you guys met Deadly Dreamboat? Have you guys met Deadly Dreamboat? What's the catch? Yeah, good question. Hi, Dreamboat. Hi, Dreamboat. Yeah, good question. What's the catch, Suits? Personally, I've never been one to want to get into fights. And God knows these two wouldn't be able to wrestle their way out of trouble. So, you need a fall guy. We'd like muscle. Of course, we'd like for everything to go right, but... Don't worry, you can still be the fall guy when things go wrong. If things go wrong. And you can trust we're professional enough to avoid getting to that point in the first place. I'm so joining this team. This is the trio. This is the fucking trio. Does anybody have any issues with us locking into this storyline? I don't know what this is or what's going on, but does anybody have a fucking issue with the jokester, the leader, and we're talking good old Deadly Dreamboat? Anybody have any issues with that? I'll make the deal. Make the fucking deal. You will be joining this group for investigation, are you sure? Yes, sir. The Trivial Tycoon. So, you are one of the more reasonable ones. Good to hear. Don't make me regret it, Vic. This is Bones and Elise. Bones is his name. I don't know. His name might be Elise. You know? Deadly Dreamboat's name might be Elise, but for some reason, I'm guessing it's Bones. Because that name's cool as fuck. That name's cool. Is it Bones? That his name? You suddenly feel two bony hands squeeze at your arm. What got you that role anyway? Muscles can't be the only part. You quickly pull away from the hole. Don't do that! No! Eddie, stop! Fuck! What you mean we pull away from his manly hands gripping our muscles? He was gripping our muscles with his manly bone hands, and we pull away? What? I'm about to crash out, dude. I'm about to crash the fuck out. I'm about to crash the fuck out. I'm about to crash the fuck out. I'm about to go crazy. You quickly pull away from the hole. Lame. Watch it. Relax. Not even wearing any red. Maybe it's the temper. If we try and wave a cape at you, think we could get him to charge? You're so funny, jokester. You do realize I'm not actually the animal, right? They're calling you a bull. Sure as hell look like one. Damn. Already regretting it. So, about your reasons. Is that you overestimate how things are run, around here. And as someone who used to run this show, I know for a fact that something like this is actually quite manageable. Wait, hold on, pause. He used to run this show? What? What is going on here? What? What did he say? You used to what? Now he's actually slack-jawed. So you really the previous showrunner they were talking about? Surprising. They let you compete. Isn't that an unfair advantage? That's what I told them. Yet they still insisted I join. Going far enough to pay the extra expenses for my transfer, directly from the trial to here. Huh? What got you arrested anyway? Hardly matters. What does matter is that I would have gladly served my sentence anywhere else. I had a perfect correctional facility in mind. He means a private vacation resort where the richer criminals get to go. No one believes me when I say they're overrated. Been to a bunch of them, and let me tell you, choosing this instead's the best thing I've ever done. As I was saying, I don't enjoy being here just as much as you, when I could have had it better. I can't deny that I've worked on this show in the past, but believe me when I tell you, I wasn't involved this season outside of the initial casting earlier in the production. We're on the same boat. So, what are we doing now? Scouting is a good start. Alright, we can do some scoutage. Some scoutage. Gonna call me ugly? How much would you pay me if I jumped off? If you jumped from the second floor to the first floor? Nothing. Zero. Nothing, probably. How about this? How much should I pay you to jump off? All your chips, and I will make the jump. I mean, how much do you have? Don't encourage it. Come on, man. I was about to make some bank. Dressing room? What's going on in here? Let me throw down a hot save. Let me throw down a hot, saucy save. This room reminds me. What's your costume supposed to be anyway? I don't know, dude. They stripped me naked, put me in a suit. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing anymore. Can we talk about this? Not really giving bull. The hell if I know. I just requested that they put me in something normal. Boring! Bet the costume department was disappointed to hear that. Probably had to be held back from adding those big horns. Would have had a field day dolling you up. Whoa! You can doll me up anytime. You can doll me up anytime. Hey! Deadly Dreamboat. You can doll me up anytime. Deadly Dreamboat. You wanna do it now? You wanna do it later? Dial me up anytime! I could tell they were itching to slap on whatever to make you look intimidating. Comically so. I mean, really. The 8-ball belt's one thing, but that hairstyling? Only showing one eye? Aren't you in your 40s? 34! Besides, you're one to talk with that face paint on. At least I'm on theme. I own it, too. Ugh. We got a nice little group here, dude. I like our group. Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like our group? Got a pretty good group. A variety of personalities and talents here, it seems. Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. And we got our little home base. I don't know how they're teleporting. They're doing the Sans Undertale, where they're in the room, and then they're out of the room, and then they're in the room, and then they're out of the room. But that's fine. That's a sign for the point. Doesn't matter. Were we supposed to talk about robbing them in front of these? Fuck! What did I tell you? We should have gone somewhere else to talk. Quick, turn it off. Maybe it'll stop it from saving what we said in the last few minutes. But isn't that tampering with the stage equipment? Does it look like we're still on roulette? What are you waiting for? Go! You hurriedly grab the equipment, searching for the power button before noticing something. It's already off. How is my acting? Ah, you got your little jokester, you! Yo! Ah, you're a little jokester, bro! Deadly Dreamboat, you silly little jokester! You better come to dinner with me. Tonight! Tonight, dude! Let's go tonight, bro! We don't even need to... We're not doing it, bro! We're not doing it now! Let's go to dinner tonight, bro! Boo, terrible. Hey! Deadly Dreamboat's acting was bodacious. We're live only on stage. They should be currently busy running clips from roulette to catch the audience up to speed. Most events backstage rarely air. They wouldn't want to waste space for a boring conversation. Even if we're being recorded, it needs to be edited for the broadcast version. And with the little time they have before the games, and amount of footage they have to review, it's way easier for them to overlook things. It'll be a while till they get back to us. If they do at all. You could have just said that. Just did, didn't I? These little fucking jokesters. Messing with old Eds. Hey, how are things going over here? How is he? Oh my. Well, I did say plenty of birds in their cages. I didn't expect you to take a liking to that particular flock. What's wrong with my flock? What's wrong with my bird-wing flock? Good thing I don't like them. Come on. Eddie, come on! Don't be like that. Don't be like that. That's a relief. They seem to be quite intimidating, yes? I'm supposed to be the most intimidating one here, according to nicknames. But they at least seem to know how the show operates better than others. I suppose that's fair, but do be careful, Mr. Gates. Still unconscious, he seems troubled. Now this is gold. I think I should write one too. What is it? What is it? What is it? Host room. Seems to be where fan mail addressed to the host is stored. You gonna write some fan mail? It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's dressing room. Bones lazily leans forward and takes a good look at the lock. It's a bust. You can't do it? An easy pick, but there's a big bolt that isn't part of the main lock. and isn't connected to anything else. I don't know where it leads, but my guess is that if someone comes through this side wrong, the mechanism locks, and it requires security to open. It'll totally shut us out. Dude, he's so smart. Isn't Deadly Dreamboat just so smart? I love it. Deadly Dreamboat is a husband? Shut up! I better not see any of you hyping up or saying good things about Deadly Dreamboat. That's my guy. Before anybody else, I said that's my guy. That's my guy. That's not your guy, chat. If you are putting messages in chat being like, oh, Bones, my beloved, shut up. I will not tolerate that. I will not. That's my guy. Nope, I will not be stopping. I will not. That's my guy. I will not. No. See, you guys try to copy me. That's the thing. So you guys come into the chat and you try to copy me. You're like, oh, VodkaSunnyD. That guy's pretty known in the visual novel death game space. I want to take after him and be cool like him. No, that's my guy. I picked that first. Fuck you. You can't just come in here and be like, oh, yeah, that's my guy too. No, it's not. No, it's not. You guys can have Vic. You guys can have Vic. Not that there's anything wrong with Vic. He's just no Deadly Dreamboat. That's a no on this door, then. Why bother asking an escape artist to join the crew if they don't even do the interesting part of their job? Not that we shouldn't be breaking in, just not through here. If we do, they're bound to replace the locks as soon as we're back on stage. We'd need access from the other side then. If the layout's the same as the last season, there should be a way to gain easy access once we find the back entrance. Or maybe someone could break it down and we could skip pretending this place isn't made to be busted out. I'm not doing that. Better to put a pin in this then. Dude, this game is so cool. This game is so fucking cool, dude. Art style looks great. All the characters look great. There's a lot of personality and, like, I don't know, man. Like, we're on a live show, but we're also criminals. So we're, like, talking about breaking out, going through vents, trying to take money, get stuck in your turn to die style. This game is cool, dude. This game's got, like, mad promise right now. This game's got mad promise. We gotta see where it goes. Better not to rush this. The stage seems to be blocked off for all contestants. The blatant prison gate, in contrast to the vibrant carpet, makes you feel uneasy. Where am I to go? Where am I to go? We already were in the dressing room. We already checked these guys. I can't go into the lobby, right? Can't go into the lobby. We can't get into the room. So am I supposed to just investigate stuff around here? Like, we investigated the camera, we learned about the camera. So there's got to be something else around here to investigate. Maybe this camera. A standing camera seems to be off. Okay, nothing crazy there. Anything with this side? Any vents around? Let's check the dressing room one more time for, like, a vent or something. Wait, there's a vent right here. Behind this mirror, presumably. Who dat? A wall plastered with posters and adverts of flashy-looking people in them. What pose are you gonna do? Huh? For the winning photos, silly. Winners get their face plastered on here. Oh, so that's who these were. Just answer the question! Not sure. You kinda put me on the spot. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You're obviously not making it. Gee, thanks. Wanna hear something fun instead? I asked the same thing to Vic, but he was totally refusing to look at the wall. Don't you know? You think he knows anybody? I'd appreciate it if you two stopped talking about me while I'm in earshot. Very well. Interesting, though. Interesting. Try cupping your hand over it. Huh? The mirror. You can tell if something is behind it by looking into it without any light. Cup your hands over your eyes, looking to check. Huh? It just looks dark. I don't see anything. Boring! Probably just a dumb wall then. Too many seasons of putting cameras behind mirrors for contestants to still not know about that trick. I doubt they'd do it again. I see. We have investigated a bit. Let's throw down a hot save just in case I get blown up with a landmine. Perfect. Little storage area. We already did this. I'm a fool. I clicked it again. So what do you guys want to do? What's the game plan? Vic whistles over at you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else here. Let's go. Very well. To the lobby. Is that a pool of blood? You suddenly feel a harsh shove from behind you towards the fountain. Who shoved me? Which one of you shoved me? Whoa! You aren't able to catch hold of anything before you fall towards the water, completely soaking your shoes and pants. Who would do this? But you feel a separate hand grip the back of your collar and pull you back before your arms touch the water. Careful. Who pushed me? You should really watch where you're going, big guy. What the hell is your problem? You could have gotten me killed! I wouldn't go that far. He was just having a little fun. Alright. Alright, I see what's going on here. Yeah, and you didn't even get pushed all the way in. I know, but you could have soaked my clothes in blood, dude. There was like a blood fountain and a blood pool right there. I'm not trying to get all wet. What's with you and being a total buzzkill? It was only a prank. Not if it electrocutes me to death. The cuff's designed to shock us. I don't want to mess around and go swimming with it. Okay, well now I really want to push you in. Then you'd be a real buzzkill. Likely wouldn't kill you, but still good to keep it in mind. What makes you say the cuffs are designed to shock us? Has it been used on anyone yet? Yeah, actually. I mean, I don't know if that's actually what happened, but I was talking with Cecilia earlier, and she thought that might have been what brought down the guy. We're talking about, the other guy. What was his name again? The guy who got knocked out? I'm trying to remember his name. Her? I wouldn't trust her if I were you. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. No, I don't trust her, bro. Cecilia? I never trusted her, to be honest. Never did. Never did. I don't think I ever trusted her. I never trusted her. It's just interesting how it works that way. Like, I never trusted her, bro. Not once. Her? I wouldn't trust her if I were you. Don't worry, I don't. Why? She seems more trustworthy than you. What? I know her type. Still a decent guess, though. Get it, buzzkill? We get it, Elise. Looks like there's a shop. Ooh, chips. Wait, no, that's like gambling chips. Like poker chips, damn it. I thought it was like I could go get some, you know, some sour cream and onion kettle cooked chips, Cape Cod. In one of the earlier seasons, there was a contestant who would throw some of her chips in this fountain for good luck before the games. Of course, the chips were just picked up and stolen by other players. But she ended up being that season's winner. Something to think about. That's pretty cool. Whoever says to the guilty, "You are innocent," will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come on them. Proverbs 24:24-25. Have you read the plaque yet? Just did. Just did, Bones. I just read the plaque with my eyes. Funny how it doesn't say what happens if you convict the innocent. Wouldn't it be safer to just say everyone's guilty? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Blah. I'm already sick of scouting. We better be playing another game after this. I think interviews come next. Ugh. Literally, who cares? People are here to see what the games are about, not us frolicking around. Why don't they just get on with it? This is like at least 50% of the people who either were watching or are watching right now. Chips only. Inferno. Oh, this place looks obnoxious. We have to check it out. I prefer not wasting what chips I have on gambling. Thanks. One of the mass staff mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. If it is, then it's a real shame. It means they must have rethemed the gambling hall from past seasons. Whoa! What the hell? I don't think it's a good idea to gamble our chips. Especially if our chips are connected to our livelihood, from what they were making it sound like. A food stand that seems to sell various street foods. Yo, or we could spend some chips on street tacos. That sounds pretty hype. I'd like some El Pastor taco, please. I'd like it. I'd like that a lot. Some of which you haven't tried before. Wait, dude, if they don't have tacos? Oh my god. Oh my god. Pasadilla, pasadilla, pasadilla! Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! Need my tacos. Any of the food catch your eye? The question is, what isn't catching my eye? Cinnamon sugar funnel cake biscuits, fruit drizzled cotton candy, sparkling tea, deep fried double sauteed mushroom tarts? Are you sure you aren't going to have a heart attack before the next game starts? Now, see, this is how you run a death game. Dude, if I was a death game host, dude, I'd have some bitchin' food up there. Especially to those who are doing a good job winning. They seem to have average functioning slot machines. It's the closest thing to resembling a normal casino. Seems to be a game booth where you can play pig dice for chips. What is pig dice? Oh, look at the little piggy up there! Chat, look at the little pig sign. I like that. Little piggy sign! Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. Is that just like... Are they just talking like Baccarat? I guess that's not the same, right? Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Boing blip? Oh boy. Groin clip? Seems to be a game booth where you can play a carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Vic whistles over you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else here. Let's go. Okay, Vic. That's what you want to do, bud. Go. Boing blip, my beloved. Hi. Staff members, VIP room. We even have a VIP area. Seems like even hell's got room for luxury. When you try to take a step forward, the masked guard harshly blocks your path. Whoa, buddy. I'm investigating. I was told I was allowed to investigate, and investigate I shall. Entry for your party is declined. You mean there's areas blocked off even within the arena? Today, it wouldn't be VIP if just anyone could waltz right in. You probably need to have gained a set amount of chips before you can enter. 20, to be exact. I thought the goal was to not waste time on gambling. There's still the plan. Hey. What? You're here as muscle, right? I mean, I guess, but I'm gonna be honest, all three of you look like you're more likely to beat someone's ass in a fight than me. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Chat, if Eddie, Bones, Elise, and Vic all had to do 1v1v1v1v1 fights, Who do you think's gonna lose? I'm sorry, but Eddie looks like he's gonna get his ass beat. I like Eddie, I do. But he looks like he's gonna get trounced by all three of them. Vodka, you're not winning a fight. Oh, I'm not. I'm not up here claiming I would. You're here as muscle, right? Apparently. Even he knows it. Great, so knock that guy out. What? I am not knocking out security. I'm not. No. What? Yeah, quit freeloading on us and start pulling some actual weight. What do we even pay you for? You're not paying me. You don't! Listen, I'm not going to get myself in trouble because of something so avoidable like this. It's stupid. And short-sighted. And aggressive. Align with your roles quite well. Doesn't it? Okay, he does have a point. Alright. You know what we got, Eddie? He's got a point. Aim your head at him and charge him like a bull. He's got a little bit of red under his mask here on the blush. Just charge at him like a bull. Like the bull you are. The brutal bull, baby. I doubt they'd punish you for being in character. And I suspect they've been switching between cameras trying to capture something interesting to air. As long as it's entertaining, you can get away with most things. You're a bull, not a chicken, aren't you? You heard them. Not that hard of an ass now, is it? Give it up. I'm still not doing that. Starting to feel he's useless yet? Unfortunately. Ugh! I had to chop your head clean off. Why don't we circle back to this once we've scouted everywhere else? I feel kind of bad for Eddie right now. He's getting a little bullied. Maybe getting a little manipulated. Is it just me, or is anyone else getting mixed signals with this place? Some parts look like Vice Den. Or some parts look like a Vice Den, but other bits look like a Catholic monastery. Ah! It's ugly, that's what it is. Hey, hey, hey! What are you, again, with the fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, 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 don't you have something you could tear this down? What? Don't lie. You know that's my thing. You got something from that shiny machine at the start, didn't you? I know I did. Why specifically ask me? By that logic, the other two must have gotten something too. He's talking about the crowbar we got. He's talking about the crowbar we got. Because of your role, duh. It screams weapon to me. Those two losers probably have something actually helpful. And I got no interest in that. This seems like an important decision. Do we tell him that we have a crowbar? Or do we hide it? Chat, type 1 to bluff. We don't tell him. We don't tell him. Type 2 to tell him. I mean, we probably can't out-bluff him anyways. You guys think I should be honest? Like, be honest with my squad? Alright, I'll be honest with my squad. Just because I got something doesn't mean I want to go swinging it around, breaking shit. I'm on thin ice agreeing to this with you guys. Besides, I don't think a crowbar would help with this anyways. Where did you get that? I was hiding that in my ass. How did he find that? I was hiding it up my butt. How did he get that? He pickpocketed it. He ass-picked it. He ass-picked it. He didn't even pickpocket. He ass-picked it. What? How did you? Ugh, you little thief. You snatched the crowbar back from Bones and put it back where you had it. Woo! Not my fault you can't keep track of your belongings. What's that you mean about it not helping? The door's sturdy. It looks like it has a deadbolt, but I don't see any lock. There's just a coin slot, see? No brute forcing this one. Ooh, let me try. I bet I got more than enough chips to get in, easy peasy. I don't know, that slot looks like the wrong size for chips. King of Hearts didn't mention any other currency we could use, did he? There was that coin flip booth in the obnoxious gambling hall downstairs. If I'm remembering right, that coin might be too small for this slide. In any case, it's not just the coin slide. The walls around it seem to have a thicker material too. I heard slight music coming from the VIP doors, but this one's silent. So whatever's in there has got to be real valuable, right? Oh, no. I think I know what this is. The confessional theming is new. But this isn't something we'll have to worry about for a while. Salvation. Interesting. Ooh, is there some shadowy production reason we're not allowed in there? Does it only unlock by chanting an incantation only the showrunners are gonna know? What's the point of teaming up with you if you're not going to give us information on the actual show? Damn, but he's kind of got a point on the low, and he's kind of got a little bit of a point. I thought that was your whole deal. I'm giving you advice. And the advice is this is something you don't need to waste our energy on for now. Whatever you say, boss. Vic whistles over at you to get your attention. Nothing left in the lobby. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna save. Again. Ever since they shot me in the head and I lost all my progress, I have been so spooked out. What? Let's go to the bar. What do we got here? A painting depicting an execution by guillotine. Oh no. A painting depicting an execution by lethal injection. Oh no. Oh no. A painting depicting an execution by hanging. Oh no. Great. I wonder what this bar is themed after. Kind of on the nose, yeah? Don't you mean kind of on the noose? We got it, Elise. They just got nooses everywhere. The TikTok is gonna get taken down. Looks cozy, but should have been deeper. There's only a curtain. The entire bar is gonna know what you're up to in here. This is more of a changing room stall than anything. What the hell are you talking about? Still not the worst I've had to work with, though. I'll give it a 3.4 out of 5. A pool table. I'm just scoping it out. I'm scoping it out. Seeing what else is around here. Oh, what's at the bar? If you're looking for something to drink, it doesn't seem like service has started yet. Can they really legally serve drinks here? Why wouldn't they? They can do whatever the hell they want. They can do whatever the hell they want. Before it's a holding facility, it's a reality show. The less inhibitions for the contestants, the better the TV. I guess. Help wanted. Is that for us? Are we expected to work here? It does look desperate, but they did mention different ways to make more chips. Honestly, I think this is what I would do. Dude, I'd bartend. If you're telling me I could just work the good old 9 to 5, mind you, I don't know who's drinking at 9. But if I could work the good old 9 to 5 or the 5 to 9 or the 5 to 2 or the whatever they made me at, dude, I would for a little bit of chippage. Dude, I would, bro. Seems smart to me. At least they aren't making us do community service with no pay. Boo! Isn't that what the games are for? Who the hell would want to spend the time we have here working? Me just a little bit if it's gonna help. I agree, there are better ways. Vic whistles over at you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else here, let's go. I didn't even get to talk to them. Oh. La 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 la. So what is there else to check? We gotta check out the far left. The far left, methinks. A painting depicting an execution by electric chair.
Oh no!
A painting depicting an execution by firing squad.
Oh no!
A painting depicting an execution by burning. Oh no. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Why, if it isn't the infamous King of Hearts. King might be too generous of a title. But isn't he the host of the game? Also, probably too generous of a title. But he does work here. We could probably squeeze some extra information about the games if we harass him enough. Or you could talk to the person with actual information on the games, and not a glorified car salesman. You should tell that to Elise. Looks like he's already talking. Elise, get back here! Elise! Elise, get back! Elise, get back here now! Oh my god, here we go. You look over and see Elise chatting with Cupid. Wait, no! Elise! Elise! Save the game again! Elise! No! No! Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put on view behind a thick glass display. Elise! Items that probably shouldn't be sold by criminals are... Okay, you just said that to me! Just looking around. Oh boy. What the hell are you talking about? I just want to know if the audition form specifically requested for someone that looked like a perverted Vegas chapel official is all. What? It did not. Could have fooled me. Oh god, not more of you. Look, I'm busy right now. I don't have time for a contestant meet and greet. Signings are after interviews. Ooh, signings. You running a kissing booth too? I mean, Deadly Dreamboat. Are you interested in kissing booths? Are you mayhaps interested in kissing booths? I'd cut that type shit, Dreamboat. The gimmick gets old fast. What about all the fan mail we saw sticking out of your mailbox? Do people actually send you those, or did you have to write them to yourself? Does anyone else have any terrible questions they want to ask? Ask any tips for the next game? What did you do to that contestant? Yeah, I'm gonna ask what he did to the contestant. You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. You really expect us to believe that guy just keeled over on his own? Maybe he got stage fright. Oh no, something was done to him. It just wasn't me. Production controls all the punishments. They wouldn't give that much power to someone with no experience actually running a show. Hey! So what? Were they worried someone would have busted his face more than it already is? If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and was acting volatile. You put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashed lights on them. The hell did you think was gonna happen? It's true. It's true. I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. I actually hate bright lights, dude. I don't fuck with bright lights at all. I'd start freaking out as well. I'd start acting unhinged. I'd be foaming at the mouth and shit. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Information card updated. Electrical burn. Any tips for the next game? You actually think they'd tell me anything about the games, then stick me back here with the people playing them? Hard pass. Not even an outline? The name of it? Even if I did have that kind of intel, it wouldn't exactly be in my best interest to go sharing it with everyone. Told ya he wouldn't have any information. My expertise isn't cutting it. You're more than free to enlighten us yourself, Vic. I sense some tensions here between Vic and Cupid. I was getting that vibe just a wee bit earlier. But if you're the host, shouldn't you know what the games will be? I know the cue cards they give me before it starts. That's it. Mr. King, please make way to your dressing room. Shooting will begin momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule as it is. Wouldn't dream of it, Pink. Cupid does his best to ignore Bones as he heads out of the shop. This is a good save spot right here, dude. Just in case, especially if we're getting back into the games. So when are you gonna prove yourself and break these open? I'm not, you already know I'm not doing that. What's with you and breaking things? You're so right. It is pretty shallow and predictable. It is a pretty shallow and predictable reading of what it means to be nonsensical. I'll work harder next time. Huh? Don't stare at it too much with that cashier around. But it's interesting there's a vent here. Dude, we're gonna go venting. I'm surprised they haven't marked up the prices more. First season cigarettes cost 60 chips. Christ! Even a box in prison didn't cost that much. It wasn't for the box. It was for a stick. What?! Better not to rush this. Oh, is there more to investigate in here? My bad, dude. My bad, dude. Give me the cashier. The cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chips, and a drop box below the window. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on, let me get some water in me. Game great so far, though. Game really great so far. Liking it a lot. Chat, rate your enjoyment on a... Dude, my nose is so itchy. Rate your enjoyment on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your enjoyment so far. Listen, all of these style games, they need some time to cook. Some time to marinate. You gotta put in the slow cooker for a little bit. And I think we're getting through the introductions, we're getting through the layout, and I can say I am very excited to see where it goes. Your Turn to Die is like one of my favorite death games that I've played. As far as like death game VNs go, and I'm definitely getting those vibes. I'm definitely getting those vibes with the whole game aspect and the chips and such. I'm very excited. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. He'll whistle at me when he's ready. Feel of Fortune. First aid kit. I committed a crime to get an, what does that say? OBT or forgive? And all I got was a lousy t-shirt. Matches, blanket, sleep mask, autographed Cupid poster on the house. Private suit rental, a message to fans, coming soon. Well, I'd like this one. Can I get this one right now? Private suit rental? The hell do they mean by that? I thought that was already a given. Maybe it's a premium version of what we have. Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember seeing any signage hinting towards dorms. Wasn't mentioned by King of Hearts either. Hey, where the hell are we sleeping? Even prison has private cells. Where do they expect me to sleep then? The floor isn't carpeted for nothing. Ha! Very funny. Out of everything, this is what's getting you worked up? No, dude, I'm with Bones. I'm looking for somewhere good to sleep. I need somewhere good to sleep. I committed a crime to get on Better Forgive, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Bones gestures to their face. All of this doesn't happen on its own. Sucks that I actually care about comfort and hygiene, doesn't it? Dude, he's just like me for real! I also care about comfort and hygiene. That's like my top two. That's like my top two things that matter most, comfort and hygiene. As long as I'm cozy and clean, I am a happy lad. My mindset and attitude are top tier if I am both clean and cozy. Sing it. You don't even wash your hands, Vodka. Shut up! You don't know me! You don't know my lore. It's the contestants' responsibility to stay presentable. They see it as an added challenge. More like they probably blew their budget on making the facility look good on camera and skipped on giving us the basics. For free, at least. Or they don't expect us to live long enough to worry about getting greasy hair. That could be it as well. I mean, we don't know how long this is lasting. I mean, as long as they catch it on camera, they can pump it out whenever they want. Although, they did want to capture the aspect of reality TV, right? So surely they'll provide something, but maybe not right at this moment. Regardless, it'd be beneficial to our plan to have guaranteed privacy. Yet another reason to get those chips fast. Maybe that's what makes VIP so valuable. What about this sign? No refund is spooky. I'd probably chip hoard on the low, dude. Wait, a vent! You observe that there's a vent connected to the shop window. Information card received, shop vent. Vic whistles over at you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else here, let's go. That seems to be everything. Talk about a slog! I should have asked production for comfier shoes. By the time I win, I might have blisters. It's definitely a bigger set than last season. Lots of rooms for mistake. How so? Were the tasteful new decorations not to your liking? You see anything out of place in the shop? Yeah, the vent. The vent. Shop vent! Found connected to the window at the shop. Could lead to behind the barrier where the cashier is stationed. So we could, like, rob the shop on the low. Maybe, depending on the freedom this game gives us. I'll select this card. There was a vent out of view from the shopkeep. It seemed real too. It wasn't just set. It wasn't just set dressing. What does that mean? Was it just set dressing? Was it just a set dressing? Dressed up in blue cheese, ranch? What are we talking about? It seemed real too. It wasn't just set dressing. What? That's so weird to say out loud. I could feel a breeze coming out of it. A breeze? Surprised they're even able to get enough air down here. Just think of all the carbon monoxide poisoning we're missing out on. Alright, we all gotta calm down. Given the bigger space for contestants and amenities added, dude, Me? You choose to watch me play these long-reading visual novels? Me? Dude, I am tripping over every word. I am failing to read appropriately, bro. I'm terrible at the reading games. I'm bad. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. Consider me, type 1 if I'm the first person you ever watch play this game. Because let me tell you something. I can't read for shit. I suck at this. You'd think I'd be good at it by now. After all the games I've played, you'd think I'd be good at this. I'm trash at this, bro. Given the bigger space for contestants and amenities added, I doubt they were as thorough in designing the greater infrastructure. You know what's funny? I just bought a reading lamp. I just bought a bedside reading lamp and some books that I want to read. Vodka, you work today? Hell no. Hell no. After this, I'm going to the club and working that ass. That's what I'm doing after this. I gotta get those extra funds. I'm gonna shake my butt for money. That's what I'm doing later anyway. I doubt they were as thorough in designing the greater infrastructure. Oh, you go, Vodka. Thank you. I think I will go. Thank you. The place is a mess. Blind spots and barely thought out weak points everywhere. And don't even get me started on the guard placement. I understand there were more fights in the past, and they want to avoid placing contestants with workers as much as possible, but it's a real shit show. What are you getting at? The vent in there leads behind the counter. I want you to steal the medkit from the shop and bring it back to me. No, pussy. I want you to steal the medkit from behind the counter and get it back to me. No, pussy. You're gonna do it. Dude, if I was in this situation, I don't give a fuck how intimidating, bro. You need to lay your foot down now. You need to stand your ground now, Eddie. And he's been doing a pretty good job of being firm on his stances. But no, I'm not gonna stick my neck out for the trio that was like, hey, bring in this guy that's gonna take the fall for us. If you guys make me feel like I'm actually part of a team here of cohesion and we actually have at least a slight, we don't gotta be close friends, but have the slightest connection of trust, then sure, I'll start sticking my neck out a little bit. But right now, hell no, pussy boy! Hell no, pussy boy! I want you to steal the medkit from the shop and bring it back to me. Finally, something to do. I want to go. I can make a mean distraction. See, that's... Okay, thank you, Elise. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you, Elise. Not you. You'll be with me. Son of a bitch! I have something else in mind for you and can't risk you getting caught. What about me? What's my job? You'll be with Bones. Never mind. You know what? Hey, Vic, I'm sorry I came at you earlier. I called you a pussy. That wasn't nice of me. Hey, Vic, that wasn't nice of me. I'm sorry, dude. This is a great idea. I'm all for it. I've been for it. Since the beginning, I was putting on a little act for Twitch. I'm down, dude. I'm down. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, dude. Yeah, no, that's good. You'll be with Bones. Because you can risk getting caught. Well, there goes my cover. What's that supposed to mean? It means what you think it means. You're way too noticeable. You're intimidating and obvious. And to make things worse, you can't lie for shit. The second somebody sees you, I'm gonna get roped in by proximity. I'm not the one wearing clown makeup and several dangling chains, and that's why you're not the hottest. Do you realize how loud you are with all that crap on? First of all, it's skeleton, dumbass. And second of all, it's a hell of a lot less conspicuous than you. Gentlemen, I want this done before interviews start back up. Well, I'm sure it's possible, it won't happen if you keep pulling one another's pigtails. Haha, pigtails. Just when it was getting good. I would have loved to see you scratch each other's eyes out. Fine. It's not like he's making it past the first game anyways. What the fuck? I got past prelims just fine. Don't tell him I had to restart. I went back to the beginning. This is the last time we'll have to talk if I'm lucky. Bones, please. Ugh. Why the kit? Doesn't it make more sense to go for chips? I'll fill you in later. If we want things to go smoothly, I'd suggest you be punctual about it. We will be waiting in the bar. Son of a bitch. Are you sure about this, Bones? Bones. You sure about this? Can't even talk to him. So how was it? Huh? Roulette. By the looks of that footage on stage, it seems like he got you quite riled up. He? Jesus, does it kill you if you don't end everything you say with a question? Benny, obviously. Sorry, I didn't realize you'd met him already. Nah, I just overheard his name during your story attempt at getting his attention on stage. Answer the question. He was fine. It went about as well as it went for anybody. At least anybody that made it out. So you push around anyone that you happen to be playing a game with. Because it went great for me. Well, clearly, we cleared. I can't read chat. I'm gonna pack it up, dude. I'm never doing a visual novel again. I can't read that simple sentence. Dude, that sentence has 6 words. 6 words. Well, we clearly weren't as lucky. And little bro, me, still can't read it. Dude, somebody get me a diaper, a binky, and a bib. Because I'm just a Gerber baby who can't fucking read, apparently. You got this? I'll try. Thank you, Jalen. I'll try. It's okay, Vodka. You can do it. Thank you, Cinnabon Bomb. I'll try. Well, we clearly weren't as lucky. The only reason I was pushing around Benny was because I was maybe a little stressed given the circumstances. Now, would you and everyone else please drop it? So you really just attack anyone when you're stressed. Maybe the Crybaby would have been a better choice as our muscle if that's the case. Wasn't the Crybaby the one knocked out? Christ, does it kill you to not be such an annoying prick all the time? In the form of a question again. Ugh! Aw, getting grumpy? Sounds like the big guy need a hug. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. You got maybe a little bit. You got me. Maybe a little bit. You quickly slap his hand away before he's able to wrap his arms around your shoulders. Eddie. Eddie? Why would you do that, Eddie? Eddie, what a good about this? What a good about this, Eddie? Nah, for real, what a good about this? Nothing good about this. Don't touch me! Hey, listen, man, me and Eddie are different people. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep that up, and the only makeup you'll be putting on tomorrow will be to cover your black eye! Oh, wow, they weren't kidding about calling you a bull. I'm surprised you don't have a nose ring to go along with it. Maybe I could pierce it for you once we're done. I should have just gone with the cosmetologist. Ouch, that's harsh even from you. Do you really have so little faith in us? A bit. A little bit. I doubt we'll be able to get very far with this when Vic didn't even bother giving us a plan to work off of. A plan for pinching something quick? You are a criminal, aren't you? Or are you one of those, I didn't do it, I'm innocent, well, where's my due process? They've got me locked up for something I didn't even do types. So do we have one or not? Thankfully, you aren't actually doing any of the work. You saw the vent earlier. I grab the goods, and I'll give you the signal when I've got the chips, and you can let me back out. Oh, so he's doing it. Well, at least I know they're not completely using me. Chips and the first aid kit. That's what I said. I should have expected you'd go for the money. Vic won't be happy if he catches you doing something like that. Who gives a fuck? On the low, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna be so honest. Everybody here is probably capable. Vic hasn't given us any true or real information. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying I dislike Vic or anything. Vic is fine. He's right in the middle of the road. But bro, if I agree, grab some chips for you. You know what I'm saying? We're all criminals in this game. We're all doing what we can to get by. Oh, hey, we're getting orders. He's not the team leader, bro. Has he taken more initiative? Yes, he's taken some initiative. But, nah, no. Chat, if we're already doing the crime, if chips are there, take some chips. You know what I'm saying? We're already taking the med kit. I guess the only downside to this is that if they're keeping track of stuff, it might be a slippery slope, you know what I mean? Would you take more than the med kit? If they notice a single med kit's gone and no chips, then they might be like, who misplaced the med kit, right? At the same time, they also said, oh, there's not a lot of cameras around and they're trying to catch stuff for the reality TV show aspect. So I don't know. I don't know how far we can push our luck. You going to tattle to Vic? I didn't say that. Don't get your panties in a twist. Something tells me he wouldn't mind. So, I guess I'll be handling the cashier? It's what you're here for. Not like I blame you, by the way, for handling the cashier. For attacking Benny. He usually deserves a solid punch to the head. Okay, now I'm confused. Do you know Benny or not? Ladies first. Your question gets cut off by Bones shoving you into the shop. Oh boy. Oh boy. They really are twisting my pantaloons. Huh? What is it? I don't see a cashier. Lucky us, maybe they're on break. Or restocking. They could just be out of view on the other side. Only one way to find out. Ring the bell. The cashier isn't here. I mean, I guess go for it if you want. Crowbar that shit. Should one of us make sure the coast is clear before the other one follows? Well, does one of us want to stay here to talk to the cashier? That might be better. Follows? Sorry, but I prefer working alone. Honestly, I agree. I agree with Bones on this one. I agree with my handsome, articulate, smart, bodacious Bones. Even having you around to open the vent is throwing me off my rhythm. Then what do you want me to do? Surely you don't need me to hold your hand through every step. Guard the entrance. What else? I'm not sure I... Quit your whining. I'll be quick. Bones slips through the vent. You don't even hear anything as he moves out of view. Asshole. You suddenly feel the back of your throat choke as you hear chatter coming from the entrance before it comes to a jarring halt upon seeing you. Shit! Is that... I called him the cosmetologist earlier, but he's the cosmologist. The fuck's the difference? Okay, Google, what's a cosmologist? A cosmologist is a scientist who studies the origin,
studies the universe's origins, structure, evolution, and future. They investigate the Big Bang, dark matter, dark energy, space, time, and even the possibility of a multiverse. Cosmologists differ from astronomers, who focus on specific objects, and cosmetologists, who work with beauty treatments.
I thought he was working with beauty treatment. Boy, am I ever wrong. Boy, am I ever wrong. Yeah, Google was like yapping a little bit there, though. What was up with Google? Why was Google yapping so much, bro? I wonder what that was about. Anywho, back to the game. I just took a nap and I hear Vodka yelling in my little ear. I wasn't doing that. Shit, is that... Do you think he's here to spy on us? I think he's staring at the plant. I don't blame him. It's a solid plant. Maybe we're not as important as you think we are. Well, he's still loitering. Who knows what he's planning to do to us? You think the bull will show up in your nightmares tonight? Nightmare! 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 And he's in my nightmare! That's not... It's perfectly okay to be scared, Vega. It's something natural, and nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not scared of him. Then didn't need to piss your pants over seeing him. I did not piss my pants! Confront. You know I can hear you guys from here, right? I'm not associated with them. I am in disbelief of these words. I saw you guys getting ready for your group together plan. I was watching with my retinas. Wow, what a brave leader. And loyal too. Shut up. I'm just being cautious. You two could learn from having a bit more tact. Besides, Vega turns their attention away from the others and instead to you. He's the one who's standing around the shop of all places, without actually looking at any of the other... Fire me! Fire me! I can't do the ends! He's the one who's standing around the shop of all places, without actually looking at any of the items. And the shopkeeper's nowhere to be found. Just look. He's obviously planning some dastardly heist to take away precious resources and siphon them off as collateral. What are you up to, bull? This dude's smart. Lay off it. You've accused like 4 people of that now. Oh, really? Maybe he's not smart, just weary. And we've yet to see any evidence of the contrary. He's literally just standing there. Besides, I could ask you the same questions. You could? Yeah, like, why are you so stuck on investigating the other contestants? Are you looking for a weak point or something? And why does your costume look so dorky? What dark plan are you cooking up in all those unnecessary pockets? Perhaps you're secretly the mastermind pulling all the strings here. Whoa, what a twist. What a twist. The mastermind is among the contestants. Holy twist. See, I make a pretty good paranoid cosmologist, don't I? Maybe we should switch roles. Which role would I be? You'd be a pretty killer brutal bull, but I'd have to double check with the other guy. Gates, how green's your thumb? Coben, Poppy, stop getting distracted. And my suit does not look dorky. Regardless, we're here to simply investigate the area. We needn't bother you unless you bother us. Or become one worth investigating. Whoa, double twist, the bull's the mastermind. Yo! Yuki Maeda? We're simply retracing our steps. We want to get a better layout of the area. As long as you stay out of our way, we'll leave without any disturbance. Fine by me, I've got no problem with that. You lean against the wall and patiently wait while they dig through the area, checking the corners and past the locked off items, likely for potential cameras. ... Psst, I've got the goods. Shh, I've got a problem, there's company here. So, get them to leave. It's not that easy. Are you really this bad at talking to people? My role is Brutal Bull. I'm not exactly known by friends for my subtlety. You have friends? Shut up! Oh, who are you talking to? Oh my god. Oh my god. Nobody. Cobine. Is it Cobine or Coben? I don't know. Nobody. Yeah, which one do we think that is? Nobody. We're not talking to anybody. Don't worry. Hey. Hey, bud. Don't worry about it. We ain't talking to nobody, bud. Follow my lead. Just divert the attention somewhere else. Lay on the charm. Chat, type 1 to lay on the charm. Type 2 to brute force it. What should we do? 1, you want to listen to Bones and lay on the charm? Alright, let's do it. The plant. The plant? The plant? Yeah. I understand. Don't tell the other two, but that's my secret too. What? The secret to good plant care. You talk to them. You want to know the goofiest thing? Is that it's all believable. This is the goofiest shit, and under no circumstances should it normally work, but for some reason I believe this would work in this circumstance. I don't know why. I know some people who talk to their plants, like I do. I do, bro, on the lowest of keys. I talk to my garden all the time, and it really makes a difference. Maybe we should talk about switching roles sometimes. You'd make a great seedsman. Coben nods in your direction and leaves you to your plant talking. That can't possibly be what it's called. That can't have possibly worked. What was that? Nothing. You know denying it makes you look even more suspicious, right? Intimidate them. Oh, shit. Chat, type 1 to intimidate, type 2 to convince. Ah, shit in my mouth. I don't even know. Couldn't even begin to know. 2, convince them? I'll try. I hate this shop so much. It makes me so angry. I just need to take a breath. Be quiet and stay where I am for a sec. Sorry. What? Wait, hold on. Open the log. Did I misread something? I hate the shop so much. It makes me so angry. I just need to take a breath. Be quiet and stay where I am for a sec. Sorry, what? Wait, what is he doing? Is he talking to, like, a different personality? What is bro saying? I swear to God, if you fuck this up for all of us. Wow, you really do. Ugh, yeah, I'm just in a mood to break stuff right now. Is that something you'd want us to help with? No, I wouldn't want you guys to get caught in a crossfire. Between me and the walls, very understandable. What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro's trying to be like the bull now. We should have, chat. We should not have been. No, we should have just done. This is your fault, chat. We're gonna get caught now. We're gonna get caught now, bro. Bro cannot act. Bro cannot act. They gave him the role of the brutal bull, so now he's trying to act like a brutal bull. Like, oh, I'm about to break something. Shit, I'm seeing red. But he's like, not a good actor. Very understandable. It is? Yeah, what's not to understand about a man and his passion and hatred for modern architecture? Besides, I was finished looking around if you both were. We're 100% caught. There's no way we're not. Well, let's not leave so soon. Poppy may still need to... If I have to do another sweep, I'll probably kill myself. Whoa, Poppy, whoa! Can you stop saying that? But, if there's nothing more of note here, I suppose we should continue normally. Back to the bar, then? Shh, not in front of the bull. I mean, there are some, like, pretty wild personalities here. So Eddie acting like a complete nincompoop is, like, not the end of the world. Also, I don't know if you guys can see. Look at the eyes peeking out through the vent. What a nice touch. What a nice touch. Wow, what's the harm in him knowing we're getting some drinks? Dude, I want some drinks. Right, yes, drinks! Let's go then. Maybe they're not getting drinks. Wouldn't want to keep the, bartender waiting. Solid exit. Good delivery. They're, okay, I think I understand. They're up to something, too. Obviously. I mean, obviously they are. And they're trying to find their way out as well. See you later, bull. Are you okay in there? You didn't get stuck, right? Bones? What's going on? Bones! You can open the vent back up now. God, don't scare me like that! But it's on theme. Is seeing a skeleton poking out from the dark really that spooky to you? Were you spotted? If I was, I wouldn't be that good at my job now, would I? Besides, you weren't really in a position to start criticizing others for being conspicuous. True, too true. Truer words have never been said. I have to pee so badly, but don't want to miss anything. Bring your computer into the bathroom with you. You silly goose. Bring your PC to the bathroom with you, bro. What are you doing? Pee on your doorknob like Vodka did? Hey, I didn't pee on my doorknob. I peed on my roommate's doorknob earlier. And it was just a little prank. Like, dude, it's really, dude, it's not that serious, bro. It's not. It's not that serious, bro. It's not. Like, some people are getting all, you know, goofy. It's not a big deal. It's just a prank, yeah. It's just a little prank. It's just a little prank. What the hell was that D- performance? Yeah, I just felt a little silly for a moment. I felt a flash of silly, and I acted upon it. Was the shopkeeper there? Sure, but they weren't much of a problem. Stop messing around. What do you mean by that? That they weren't a problem. That you don't need to worry so much. They didn't see me. The cash register is next to where the cashier sits. It's kind of hard to get into that corner if the person is sitting right there. Don't worry. I didn't do anything to them. That seems more your style than mine. Damn, he got you! Seemed like avoiding work. Their uniform was missing. For all I know, it was a janitor that got lost during their break. They were just passed out in the corner. Wait, what? Passed out? You think someone else already broke in? I couldn't tell if they were just asleep or if they were knocked out. And I didn't exactly want to stop and ask them. Right, well, thanks for telling me anyways. What's got you so antsy? Don't tell me you're such a goody two-shoes that you've never stolen anything before. I just don't want us getting caught is all. Sneaking around is one thing, but taking shit from their shop is another. Well then, all we have to do is not get caught. And considering it's me you're working with, I'm the last person you have to worry about messing up. Worry about yourself, yeah? Sure. See, this is why Bones is top tier. This is why Bones is top tier. Item received. First aid kit. Andy's handing it off to me. Unless this was all part of the act. And now I'm gonna get fucked over. And now I'm gonna get fucked over. Save the game. Working with Elise would be hell? We don't know that. Chat, who's your favorite so far? Of all the peeps. Before you answer, I have to pee. I have to pee. I'll be back in 1 second. Look at that big, beautiful fountain. I gotta pee, chat. I'll be right back. Dude, I got him again. I got him again! Not again? Dude, I doubled down. I peed right on his pillow. Dude, my roommate's gonna get pranked so hard later. My roommate's gonna be like, he's gonna finish work, dude. He's gonna finish work, he's gonna be exhausted. He's gonna be exhausted after finishing work, right? And he's just gonna he's gonna go lay down, he's gonna hit the pillow, and boom! Boom! Immediately upon hitting the pillow. Fresh delivery of pink eye? No, dude, it's just a prank, bro. Guys, it's not a big deal. Guys, it's not a big deal. It's a little prank, dude. I just want to get at him. You know? Where they at? It's just a little prank, dude. I'm a believer that the music is too loud, and I'm gonna check this VOD later, and the music is gonna be too loud. I'm gonna be mad at you guys. The music has been very loud. Had to leave for 30 minutes. What has happened so far? I've peed on my roommate's doorknob and pillow so far. It's not even loud. It's loud for me. I don't know why. It sounds perfect. What? Peeing on my roommate's pillow and doorknob? I know. I agree. It is perfect. It's a very good prank, and I'm proud of myself. Yes, I agree. I agree. We need to report back to the bar before interviews begin. Ba ba da ba. Da ba da ba 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 da ba. Da ba 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 da ba. Da ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba ba ba. Ba da ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba. Ba 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 da. Took you both long enough. What did you find? You hold out the first aid kit. Elise immediately snatches it out of your hand and starts gnawing on it. The fuck is wrong with you, Elise? How many chips? Unfortunately, there wasn't much in the register. I don't think many people have bought anything yet. Bones drops a few stray chips into Vic's hand. You're actually giving that to him? I expected you of all people to at least want a cut, especially when he didn't do anything to get it. Says the guy who spent all his time standing around a vent. I was gathering information. If I was going to risk getting caught stealing, it wouldn't be just for these. I like how we're having this discussion with them at the other end of the bar. Vic takes the first aid kit from Elise's hand and holds it under his arm. Now we wait. For? What? You suddenly hear someone yelling from afar. That. You step into the shop and see the kid that was partnered with Sandbag arguing with the shop attendant. What do you mean it's sold out? We weren't out that long. What? Long enough to forget there are other customers, apparently. Hey! Wait! That's supposed to be ours! Nuh-uh. It's last come, last served, don't you know? He means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase such an item? So, let me get this straight. Vic knew that this group wanted the medkit. Maybe overheard it, maybe it was part of their plan. And I think they want the medkit because they said they wanted to help the guy, the Crybaby, right? His code name's Crybaby, I believe. They wanted to help the guy who got zapped. So I guess they were gonna buy the medkit for him, which is like super nice. And then Vic swooped in and stole it. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Oh, jeez. They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase such an item? Maybe they got it for Shark Bag before we could. Well, I guess that's kind of right. What are you scallywags playing at? As the aquarium I can't read! I'm trash! I'm garbage! Basura! 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 I can't read! Basura! Basura! I can't read! I'm trash! I'm garbage! As the equestrian? Did I say it right? Equestrian? Equestrian. Yep. Yay! As the equestrian already guessed, no. We don't have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, I'd be open to negotiate a way we both can get what we want. Chips. What else? 20, I presume? Well, not so fast, Horse Girl. Horse Girl's insane! You haven't included the labor fee, the transfer fee, and don't get me started on the shipping. What is this, DoorDash? Uber Eats? We'd be open to resell the first aid kit starting at 36. 36? Oh, dear God. We're evil. We're definitely the evil group. But that can't be right. Isn't that more than what it was in the shop? Almost double, actually. But we barely have enough for that. It would leave us with almost nothing. And you know what's even crazier? I think that, I still believe that the chips are gonna be connected to our life here in some way. We joined the Mean Girls group. We really did. You sure? Could have sworn we saw you just coming out of the gambling hall. Defend them, intimidate them. Chat, type 1 to defend them. Type 2 to intimidate them. Listen, we're either with our group or we're against them. I think we intimidate them, bro. You guys are typing 1? Nah. Yeah, we're either with or against. Don't make this harder than it has to. Hand over the chips, kid. Back off, we're not fighting you. I wasn't asking. Don't tell me you're insinuating you hurt a child. Even I know you wouldn't go that low, bull. He knew what he signed up for coming here. And the rules didn't say anything against it. Dude, we're evil. We're part of the evil team, bro. What? How dare you? Your hurt is nothing more than a posse of vile, no good, wretched. The kid steps forward before she can reach you, tugging them back as he pulls something from his pocket. Wait, what if I offered you guys something else too? It can't just be chips you want. Sorry, kid. That kind of is just what we want. What about this? It's a real antique, trust me. It's handmade and has 1,000 stories within it, honest. I don't give a fuck. We're all criminals here. I don't give a fuck. We're all criminals here. I don't believe that. Chips. We want chips. We want chips. We want chips. We want chips. Sailor! But Rook, do you really think we'd be interested in some old beat-up hand-me-down? We're extorting you, not running a charity. Dude, we are evil. We are part of the Mean Girls crew, bro. We are the Mean Girls, bro. Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious? Hey, it works perfectly. I suppose it'll do. Though, word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiating skills. We'll take the compass and what you have for the kit. While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct? While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here. Yes? Just give us what we paid for and be off. We've had enough. Pleasure doing business with you. Dude, we are evil. Vic looks over the compass as he turns on his heels and out of the shop. The other two follow after his chateau. Apologize? This is a tough one. Chat, I know you want to apologize, but you gotta think of our circumstances here. We're in a death game, we're all criminals, and I think it's better... for them to not know. Although... So we have two takes here. The first take is that if we end up in a game similar to Benny, people are more likely to be open-minded to us both not dying. However... if we break character, it could be bad for us. I'm going to apologize. I think the value of playing the field and having a multitude of friends is better. If you could even call it that. If you could even call it friends, I'll apologize. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Sailor looks up at you to respond, but she steps between you and cuts him off. Ha! Your actions speak volumes louder than your words, bull. I suggest you'd stay with your herd. Wouldn't want to be left behind. We should have just stayed quiet. You don't disagree. We should have just stayed quiet. You leave. You competing in a caucus race or something? Keep up! Just got distracted. What's keeping you three anyways? Counting up everything we made. Elise, cough it up. We're still behind. Fine. Elise drops a handful of chips into Vic's hand. Split from the first aid kit is only 30. Would have been higher if you didn't trade for garbage. Plus the spare change in the shop is 4. Plus Elise's winnings brings our total to 66 chips. It's a pretty good haul. I mean, are they gonna split it 4 ways? If they don't, I'm beating the fuck out of somebody. Bones and I each started with 5, and I assume did Gates. So this should be enough to bring everyone to 20. Vic distributes the 60 chips and winnings back to the group. You gain 15 chips. Hey, they gave us a cut. You know what? I like business. I like fair business. Can I be honest, chat? A fair exchange ain't never been a robbery. I mean, what we just did was a robbery, but, you know, this part, we're good. You said you only need 60. Give me back the 6 extra. Vic rolls his eyes and distributes the 6 extra chips back to Elise. Wait. 66 minus 34. Doesn't that mean Elise started with 32 chips? What? Is it that nonsensical? Yes, draining your roulette partner's assets does make things easier. But if you started with... Basura! I'm trash! I can't read! Ah! But if you started with so much, what was the point of sharing it with us? They ended up with the same amount they started with regardless. Think of it as a profit-sharing bonus. And don't get used to it. So wait, what you're telling me is that Elise started with 32 and ended up with the same amount after it was all said and done? So is Elise just doing it for the love of the game, or did I misinterpret that? Elise lends their chips, we split the profits, and they score on any assets we're able to get through the VIP room. I see. So they get first grabs on whatever comes of this. Because we're going to buy the VIP room for ourselves, I see. The chips give us... Basura! I keep seeing you on TikTok and thought I'd say hi. Hello! Welcome to Trash Boys Trash Stream, where I'm trash at reading. Hello. It's me, Trash Boy. The chips give all of us entry inside. Then, with all 4 of us getting access, there's better odds of us finding something good before anyone else is able to get there. Speaking of which, we're running tighter on schedule than I thought we would. Bones, how fast would you be able to unlock the door without the bolt you saw on Cupid's door? Fast, just lead the way. Nice. This is VIP room. This is VIP room. You know, I think that this is a good stopping spot. We've been going for over 3 hours, and I think we got a good feel for the game, and I will 100% be playing more of it tomorrow. At 2 p.m. EST tomorrow, I will 100% be playing more of this game. But how you feel about it so far? You like it? Like it? Hate it? How you feel about it? I think it's great so far. Very well done. A lot of fun little details. Character designs are awesome. The characters are interesting to see on screen. I enjoy seeing them interact on screen. And it's got like some layers to it since they're all criminals. It's leading to like different outcomes. We definitely are part of the Mean Girls group, but I'm excited to see where it goes. So tomorrow, don't be late to stream because we're gonna crack open the full extent of the VIP room, and then it sounds like they're going to be putting us through another trial or another game. So we'll have to see what comes of that. Also, if you missed anything from this